Oh, I guess if I'm gonna do a video, I'm gonna have to do it now, eh? I don't like doing this. Frugal Sharky, eh? A good heart these days is hard to find. Been a long time since I heard that song. If you guys want to see this, check this out. Expect more with clutch cars.
Hey, Jim, you've got the wrong car.
Went last night with the chair at Waterloo, a couple of mayors up there, as well as our attorney general. It's the most ridiculous ruling I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, I have a great deal of respect for our judge of Supreme Court, but he comes up with this cockamamie idea that they're going to hold up an encampment, they're going to hold up transit. So for what, 30 people, they're going to hold up millions of riders, communities, and everything.
You mean to tell me that this judge was looking at these homeless people as human beings and they made a ruling that would stop money from flowing? Whatever, transit, whatever, fuck, like, I don't know what they're doing there, but it's a laundromat, I think. But I might be wrong. Might be wrong. Because we can afford all this shit right now, you know what I mean? Like you just said, there's a fucking homeless encampment, man. But
Saying you can't go in there, you can't touch them. So guess what, folks? Anyone can show up in your backyard. I wish they'd show up in this judge's backyard.
they're not in somebody's property. No, they're not in somebody's property.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. You can't move them on. We'll give them shelter and take care of these folks. But the judge is saying that we
Yeah, you want to take care of them. You want them to do what you want them to do instead of helping them so they don't need to be that way, Doug. Your province is a fucking dirtbag, bud. And it's probably because the leader's a dirtbag.
love projects and everything. I wish I could get that guy's address. I'll send 50 encampments in his backyard and see how he likes it. The frick.
See, I like his idea here. He wants to dox these fucking judges, have a fucking homeless encampment, or have people go to this judge's house. So he's made it. So it's okay because you don't like what our rulers tell us. You should be able to go to their house. So, Dougie, I suggest that every fucking Canadian out there, because if you don't ask Dougie, you're a fucking retard. He is making you guys into fucking retards out there in Ontario, telling you, I'm not doing dirty work and I'm not going to let you fucking see neither. You don't have that right. I get to do what I want. And if you want to fucking see her, no. But I'm a good leader, transparent, and every person should be going to Dougie's house and saying, no, Doug. Just like we did the plane. We thought he deserved a fucking private jet so he could fucking jet set. And you think that this guy's going to care about our tax dollars and his jet setting? This is a man that has taken people's fucking taxes and taken his friends to strip joints out on the town on the taxpayer dime. This is the worst kind of man who tells you what to do and won't want you to see what he's doing. In fact, he'll punish you if you want to fucking know. He'll make you sound like there's something wrong with you. You're the crazy one. These fucktards, retarded fucktards who are fucking children of Satan who don't give a fuck about the people. Not one iota. This is a shit turd who doesn't have a brain in his head. He knows what Donald Trump is doing to our auto industry, and he knows the way out of it is Canada gets themselves out of it. He'd be innovative. He'd be coming together with Canadians, coming up with their own cars, and our own country could invest in it. Because this dickhead, listen, Canada, Ontario especially, he took $10 million of your taxes and gave it to a fucking cricket farm that I can't remember how long it lasted, but not very long. $10 million and it created like fucking 10 or 11 jobs. Are we for real? Like, I don't get it. You guys, it's like you guys like to be treated like shit and told what to do. Yes, Massa. Yes, Satan. Yes, Mr. Ford. We don't have the right to know what you're doing, and you can go fucking get table dances on our dime and take all your friends too. We want to make sure your friends have a good time. In fact, go get the private jet there, Buck Chow. You know what I mean? We only as Canadians, because you couldn't understand that we thought we're not doing good. So why the fuck should you have a private? We still lost $200,000 on that deal. He says, no, it got traded out. Blah, blah, blah. No, no, we're still on the hook, the taxpayer dollars, because he's a fucking idiot and didn't ask the people first. He just assumed that he fucking deserved it. And he told the people. Well, the people have spoken, but really, I deserve one because everybody else has got one. Fucking true leader would live amongst his people, use the same systems their people have to fucking use. That way they know what has to be fixed. You know what I mean? They're living it rather than fucking, like, I don't know, man. Like Donald Trump knows about he cares about the everyday man. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Anyways, there's some Canadian bashing. It's just my opinions and my thoughts, but any man who tells you you don't have the right to know what he's doing behind your back, and if you think different, then there ain't nothing you can do about it because it's law. And if you say the wrong things to him, that's a hate crime. That's a hate crime. And well, Dougie, he's got to know. I Mr. Love. I love Dougie. I do with all of my heart, all of my soul, and God knows it. He knows I want to see Dougie with Jesus, and he knows that I fucking know that that'd be a hard road for Dougie. That's what I think. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's an easy road for Dougie, but you know what I mean? That girl there, Canada. That one right there. You might want to ask her if she's been Klaus Schwab penetrated. I'm fucking telling you guys. I think, and I'm not just because I think it doesn't make it real, but we should ask her, have you taken a Klaus Schwab penetration? And it doesn't mean that you got intimate with Klaus Schwab. Are you one of the ones that does things towards the WEF so we can own nothing? And as long as we comply, we can be happy. I wouldn't want to be her going to God. That's my thought. But a lot of people, they probably wouldn't want to be me going to God. And I do want to be me going to God. And I want to always be a better me. So I make sure that I'm with God. So if I'm not saying anything correctly and you have evidence that she hasn't been penetrated by Klaus Schwab or his associates and that he's a ding-a-ling dang ding dong that, well, thinks he has the power over the people and he's just wrong. He has to go to God. And that'd be a fucking, can you imagine? You know what I mean? There's no escaping it, Doug. You cannot talk your way out of it. God knows everything, Dougie. You gotta, I think this is what we forget. Is what if there is a creator and what if our actions do fucking, but hey, Doug, if we're just worm meat, you're doing real well, bud. Hey, to be in it for yourself there, Buck Job. And convincing people that you love them, you like them, and that you were going to always be there for them. But in the end, Doug, you were willing to fuck them, weren't you? That's what I think. But I hope someone comes through for Dougie and well, and we don't have to see Dougie do the Dougie when he meets Jesus. You know what I mean? But then again, he'd be rather off doing the Dougie and finding the Dougie before Jesus comes, so he doesn't lose the Dougie. Who knows, eh? I don't think shit turds realize what they're doing when they're shit turds, but found another one of these. Eh? If you think you can, you can. Even if there's a bunch of shit turds that think you can. I can't imagine being a loser thinking there's nothing you can do. You're just trapped in a situation and you're just going to live your best life in it, not care, and think you're doing good. I mean, I guess if you only think you got this one life and nothing in this life really matters, so you might want to just enjoy her while you're here, then I don't know anybody who has children. You would think you would want it be better for your children, but maybe that's why these shittards do it. They want it better for their children. Meanwhile, your children get to suffer because, well, yeah, that's Dougie. That's Dougie. That's Dougie Ford. He's an idiot, I think. Like, there's nothing Canadian in Canada. There's like nothing. And he's an idiot and he lies. I think he makes up stories about being a tough guy. Really, I do. There's got to be video. He was outside of a store. You think there'd be video? They would have showed his heroism and out there saying he wanted to beat up his public. What a dork. This is the same motherfucker. Instead of blaming the cops, he loves the cops. The cops are great and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what's going on in America, but in Canada, it's like the Keystone Cops. I'm tired of fucking. I don't look at Facebook every time, but I know what a bunch of clown the Elmer cops are here, man. They're just a fucking clown show. And I can't wait to prove it. And I'd love to have them stand against me and prove to everybody how fucking crazy I am. And I'd love them to get a sense of who the fuck they are and what the fuck they're doing to people out there with no fucking clues. They are going to look like a regular little clown show. They are, I think. But who knows? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the fucking problem, eh? I didn't have these videos to look at. And all I had to do was look at society, what society has to say about me. Wow, fuck. You almost ask yourself why I'm still out on the streets. Armed cops guarding King under investigation. I'm not a big fan of the king, and I don't think the king will want to be king. Could you imagine finding out there's God and you want to play fucking ruler of men and call yourself a fucking king, eh? Even though he is king, but he's got to be king of his own kingdom. You know what I mean? He should be looking over his own family, lording over it. But he doesn't even know. He's not. He's like the biggest pedo protector out there. You know what I mean? They fucking protected Andy at all costs. Like I never understood that. When I seen Andy talking and they were talking about Virginia Dufresne, right? Who had the picture and said a bunch of stuff like he was really sweaty. And in the interview, the person asked and they said, well, she said you were really sweaty. And he's like, that's impossible. It wasn't me. I wasn't able to sweat at that time. So you think the um the news crew there with that answer would have gone and fucking seeing if they could have fucking checked through his medical records so he could fucking prove that he had something that he couldn't sweat. Because if somebody accused me and I knew I didn't do it, and they said you were sweating a lot, and I'd be like, don't a lot of people sweat a lot? I don't know what to tell you. But instead, somebody who's trying to get out of what they did, they automatically go, no, it couldn't be me. I couldn't sweat, but I can now. I cured myself. So if you see me sweat now, it's and they never checked up on that. That's like, fuck. You know what I mean? You could have proved Andy a liar right there. But no. Oh, look, hilarious troll. Internet erupts after Trump posts wild Greenland takeover. Yeah. I'm just telling you guys, I'm not trying to be a dick. If you're going to be a part of America, you're going to fucking bite the big one, I think. If you back this shit up where you think you have the right to take Greenland for your fucking protection, and like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Hey, do you think that in any world, what would you do if fucking if China went over to Mexico and said, "Hey guys, for our protection," or somewhere, or Cuba, hey? So you got Greenland. I'm telling you, it's like a plan. Hey Stacy, how's it going? I think it's like I'm I don't want to think this, but he's economically trying to kill Canada because he had to have these fucking tariffs that you guys get to pay to destroy us. You know what I mean? He can't destroy us if you guys aren't willing to pay for it. He's got to put the strain on your own companies in order to put the strain on us. You know what I mean? Fuck. Ah. So yeah, he's trying to he like who the fuck he wanted us as his 51st state, like he said. Like this is a narcissistic clown who wants to conquer. You know what I mean? It's like how long did it take for him to fuck conquer the Gulf of Mexico? Like this is getting out of hand, don't you think? Like Venezuela, do you guys have the right to tell Venezuela they can't give oil to fucking Cuba? So their hospitals shut down and like, do you have the right to do this? Ask yourselves, do you have the right to do this? And remember how you guys got Maduro, right? Should you guys be using discombobulators? Is that an energy weapon? Is that an energy weapon? Like one of those scientists that told me she would never unalive herself, but she's dead now. Yeah, they have energy weapons. Hey, Donald Trump's discombobulator. Hey, Donald, if you don't get to go to heaven, where does your discombobulated ass go? If you want to continue to rock your ass with Satan there, bud. Some of us can see you're a narcissistic, twisted little fuckboy who never got enough attention as a child. And for some reason, you're just being super stupid. Hey? Oh, shit. Uh, but at least he was rebirth placed by number 33, who turns 33 exactly 33 days later. I don't associate with the illusion of being American. Well, you should be happy where you come from, but to identify with it is a different story, right? Like I've told you, Tennessee accountability. I'm not. I'm not a Canadian. I just. I'm just a resident. And I don't like the rules. And if you don't like something, you got to speak up and say something, right? So here I am trying to say something, and every time I try and say something, for some reason, I'm crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think like I just went through Doug Ford. Everybody thinks I pick on Americans. My country is super fucking stupid. It's fucking milk brain here. It's just I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm completely lost. I don't like. And the funny part is Canada did love America. They did. And I just thought Trump's doing everything to fucking destroy it with Mexico now, too. Mexico's looking other places to fucking set up trades because fuck, you never know what the fuck's going on with fucking the United States of battle protecting. You know what I mean? They want to fucking say that Mexico's got all the fuck cartels, eh? I'd say fucking the Trump dynasty is fucking a cartel. You know what I mean? And they get paid by the Pentagon. And who pays the Pentagon? Those are just new stuff, though. All right. Jared Kushner. Fuck, I don't side. Like, I'm gonna show you guys a video. This is what it's like to have consciousness. These fucking retards who tell you you're bouncing happiness and they're getting fucking downloads and they're super duper smart now and fucking, you might want to fucking second guess them. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that that's what, but if you want to live in bliss and ignorance and stupidity and fucking have what comes for the children come for it and think that you get a happy ending because you wanted to live joyfully in bliss and not pay attention to the things you should have. That's what I think, though. But check this out. The funniest things I remember, right at 3:44. This is more like what it's like. It's a nightmare.
Say hi to the Kia EV5 and leave no gear behind.
See, for those who don't understand, consciousness, like I keep saying, in your dictionaries, you'll find out that it means awareness. And in order to find awareness, what do you have to do? You know what I mean? Is awareness just given to you, or do you have to go fucking looking for it? You know what I mean? Do you have to ask a few questions, open a few doors, take a look around for yourself, and not just trust others? You know what I mean? Here, check this out. This is so. There are times you can ask my wife, like just into my awakening, where I was never afraid to say weird shit to her. You know what I mean? That way she at least knew. And I told her, it's like, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm fucking dead or something. It's just, I don't know. Like, did I die? Am I in fuck coma? I don't understand what the fuck's going on here. Anyways, this is a great one. Like, you guys don't like listen to what I have to say, but it's truly like this.
On camera and talk with him about it off camera. I was like, Riz, sometimes I wake up and I have this really lonely thought. And the thought is, I'm Truman in a Truman Show type scenario where it's not like everyone around me knows they're fake, but they're Sims characters, and I just don't know because some fucking alien somewhere is playing a video game and it's a giant joke on it. And he was like, I have the same thought often.
Oh fuck. It is. It's like wow. It's like what is even going on? I don't understand this. I got this Wiltard guy, and he's telling me why am I worried about Epstein? That was so 2004. Why the fuck do you care? Why do you care if he was planning a pandemic with fucking Bill Gates when you already thought Bill Gates had something to do with the fucking pandemic? No, bud. Yeah, let's let all the creeps get away with everything they've ever done. Yeah, let's forget about Epstein. Let's forget about the fact that the FBI never fucking interviewed Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Lex Wexner. Uh, we need a fresh start. We need to fucking get rid of our current intelligence and get the fuck rid of it. You know what I mean? Even if it's good, even if it's semi good, it's bad because it would be whistleblowing. But then, it's hard to be a whistleblower because then you got to worry because you're going to go against the fucking intelligence of Satan and you're going to expose it. And all it's going to do is take your fucking family out or fucking take you out or, you know what I mean? kind of stuck in a you're kind of stuck in a pickle if you got yourself trapped in some bad intelligence, eh? And you had bad intelligence all around, and your intent was actually good, but you were hindered by your intelligence. Those are Jesus Christ moments, though, you know what I mean? But then again, maybe if we could tell the fucking good ones, hey, don't be scared anymore. We'll actually fucking back you. But who do we get to back them, right? Because this is a real serious one for me. I'm serious. It fucking bothers me to no end. Stephen Greer. Someone needs to find out if he's a Mossad agent, if he's dealing with whistleblowers. That is probably the worst group you want for people who are blowing the whistle. Hey? But maybe he's not Mossad. Maybe we can find out. Maybe we can put Ian Carroll in his fucking place. You know what I mean? But I don't understand how we hear this shit and we just assume it's true. Or people like Stephen Greer get to run and hide because if I knew and I was in it to win it for humanity, and I knew that Ian Carroll was running around calling me a Mossad agent, I'd be asking PBD or one of these big podcasts to have me back on and say, hey, you might want to have proof next time because whatever you got is a bunch of poo poo. And people should be worried when they listen to you because you just don't take the time you went off a whim. Like, I'm not invested on Stephen Greer being a Mossad agent, right? Like, I don't want it either way. I just want the truth. And if he's a Mossad agent, you should probably arrest him because that's treason. You know what I mean? I watched the thing because we were talking about that chick there with Dougie Ford that I think is penetrated by the WEF. Well, Pennsylvania, your WEF member there, John Fetterman, and he's a proud member. He's a proud boy. He is that Fetterman. He's a betterman. No, you want him a betterman. But right now he is a Fetterman. He's failing, I think. Anybody who signs with the WE who thinks that they have the right to be better than everybody else and they get to own stuff, but nobody else does. Hey? And how can we be two losers when you, the loser, hiding behind a fake account? Um, um, Two negatives could make a positive based on you're both losers. And two stitches. What makes somebody a loser? What makes someone a loser? I know, Stacy. I seen that. I went back up and looked. What makes somebody a loser? I'd say somebody who's with Satan, who doesn't want to live in the truth, who doesn't want to figure things out for themselves. That's a loser to me. You should want to invest in yourself. You should want to figure out what the truth of your reality is. Are you ran by elite pedophiles? Should you think that you're stupid if you care about Epstein? Is Will onto something? I'm the problem. Hey, bud, how would you like it if you were raped and the guy who did it fucking got to get away with it? No problems. Never had to fucking deal with anything because he was rich and famous. Hey, bud, what if someone put you in stitches? Eh? You became a bad man's boyfriend. Hey, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, would you want justice? Would you want people to care? You know? That's what it seems like, Carl. Bagger's gone wild. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with people. Like if True Stitches has two stitches has problem with anything that I've said, please let me know because I don't like talking shit about people, but I also can't keep quiet if I think there's something going on. But I always give the reasons why two stitches. You know what I mean? I don't want to see you with Satan. I want to see you go to heaven. Do you care about heaven? Because you can't go to heaven, bud, if you're in a lie. Can't. I don't think is it that hard to want to live in the truth, hey, and not hurt anybody? Is it a hard ass from your creator? Are there things that you don't understand about that? Because we don't as humanity, but Jesus told the kids, remember? We went over that the other day, and he's telling the kids, listen, these adults, okay, they're smart, but they lack wisdom. They're not, they don't know that they're not supposed to hit and hurt each other. Or it just continues. You know what I mean? This eye for an eye thing, it's got to stop. Don't fear. Don't fear. Because that's where it is. People fear they're scared of dying. They are scared of dying. And if you truly have Christ, you're like, I'm not so scared. You're like, because you actually believe, right? You actually believe, and you're like, wow, I get to meet Jesus and the Father, right? Well, Stacy, anybody who wants to have a civil conversation, there's going to be a few trolls in here. What's going on, Johnny Ringo? I see PBR was lying on your boy Rusty, eh? Not PBR. Humans, they love to make themselves fucking sound like the victim, eh? Like I watch that man. Like I'll stick up for Rusty when the truth is on Rusty's side. And I think it is here. You know what I mean? I gotta be honest. Like when PBR made that fucking put those two boys on the watch list, saying they were pedos. I was like, what would possess a grown man to do that? What would how would you have that much hate in your heart that you would take the time and build a list so it made it look like someone So- oh man. We're hurting humans, aren't we? Hey, Rusty? Jay Press. Oh, it's been a while since you've been around there, but We got 7 people in here. Can you 7 stick around for just 2 seconds and take a little time and either type 1 or 2 into the comment section? But wait for the question, okay? I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to ask this. Right. I don't even know how I want to ask this question. 1 or 2. Because Willard thinks that I'm an idiot for caring about the Epstein thing and then finding out that he may have penetrated me with his pandemic that he planned with Bill Gates. I think it should piss people off. Like, even if you didn't get it, okay, you probably know somebody who did, okay? And just because they're ignorant doesn't mean you should want bad for them. You should want them to accept they got penetrated by Epstein. So, a 1, if you would like to come together, or 1, if you think we should do something about Epstein, or 2, Epstein is so yesterday. Which one would you like to do? Hey, where's Epstein on your mind? And has Epstein affected your world? Hey, now, 2 stitches. Let me tell you, you've been Epstein whether you got the shots or not. This is bad news for you, okay? I wish I could pull it up, but I don't know where it is. I got the video saved. But if you go to James O'Keefe, and in the title, it'll say something about Epstein, and they go through his house, and they have a big shot of the chalkboard, buddy, okay? And it has all their plans on there. So if you had 3 amigos that could put those plans together, 3 master little wizards. Anyways, the end result was, because they got politics, physics, philosophy, politics, all of it, right? Higher education, they got it written down. But the end result is to dank your brain, okay? 2 stitches. They want to dank your brain. That's what they want to do. And they've been successful. Is it a 1 or a 2? 2 stitches gave a 3. Hey, it's because you don't give 2 shits, do you, bud? You're just a troll. Sushi, you are not going anywhere but to the mental hospital. Well, 2 stitches. What if you were going to go to the mental? What if you found out there was a God and you're just out here just like, would you have to go to a mental hospital? Would that put you in a good spot? Would you think, oh my goodness, I get to fly away with the angels? I protected pedals. You're going to have to know that. You're out here doing 0. Well, then again, you're mind controlled. I tried warning you. Only an idiot would tell you that you're stupid if you care about Epstein. Okay. That's your leadership. That's what makes you stupid. Okay. You're not really stupid. There's something really super special inside of you, but you got to let the stupidity and ignorance go away before you can, you know, let that light shine. Carl, can you block them too? They are over here harassing me and I am minding my own business. Well, Stacy, I'm gonna give you some advice. I like to let knotheads be knotheads, okay? I get it. I get it. I get it. They're idiots and they bother you, and you shouldn't have to deal with idiots, right? But unfortunately, Satan rules this world. You know what I mean? And they've got free will. They've chose Satan. So they can't hurt you over the internet, okay? Let them say what they want. Let them be as nasty as they want. I know it'll hurt for a little bit, but if they keep going and going on you and they really start to hurt you, you'll start crying for them at night. You'll know how broken they are inside, that they want nothing but to hurt you for no particular reason other than to make them feel like big men, eh? Could you imagine out on the internet just trying to hold on? I forgot, Carl. Get blocked up. There's no let get to it. It's presence. You can't block no one here, Bish. Just hide us on your account. I don't know. I'm done. I gotta do something. I can't keep coming on here just doing the same shit. It's just the same stuff, hey guys. I gotta trust that there's someone out there with a fucking brain that'll fucking listen. I can't believe that I've been out here on the internet for 6 years asking for someone to talk to, and I still haven't had a human conversation. You know what I mean? It's fucking kind of disturbing. Like I've had like shit that day to day shit that don't really mean anything. Nothing that's gonna affect the future or anything like that. You know what I mean? I like to have conversations about God. I'd like to hear other people's opinions about God, but unfortunately, I'm never gonna buy on a weak sauce Jesus. I'm so fucking sick of Wes Hoff. Hey, I get her. I get her. He's handsome. He'll tell you what you want to hear. His fuck you go his way with Jesus. It's not going to be that hard. You just don't have to do anything. Just gotta believe that Jesus will take care of everything for you. Just telling you, if Jesus lives inside of you and it's your responsibility to find the kingdom within, like Jesus said, and well, you can be a mover and a shaker just like Jesus because you can do greater than he did. Christians will not accept that. They will not. Blasphemy. We have no power. No, we've got power, and it's only through Christ. This fake mumble jumble fucking bullshit here handed out here on earth, it's just crap. It's not real power. It'll just get you a fucking bad destination station, I think. Hey? But who knows? Who knows how this works? Like you said, we might be in a fucking Truman show, a video game. Huh. That reminds me. I've said that before. It reminds me, like I'm in this video game. It's called Free Man. Just I'm the anti Ryan Reynolds because I think Ryan Reynolds is probably an antichrist. I don't think he's really a man of the truth, but who knows? I could be wrong. I mean, who would you guys rather have a conversation with, right? You wouldn't rather have a conversation with me or Ryan Reynolds. Like, you'd want to have you don't want to have a date with Deadpool, wouldn't you? He's the star. Oh, shit. We're all stars. That's what I think. If we want to be, it's just Are you willing to burn to be a star? And rip it. There's some burning that comes with being with Christ, bud. Some burning in the brain, some burning in the heart. What do you think? Do you think I should do something different? You think I should try and email Candace again? Can you imagine trying to? I've been sent to the mental hospital 5 times for violence and suicide, and I swear I was never violent or suicidal. I swear it. In fact, it was so bad they tried to Britney Spears me. Fuck, like I want to try and help. I think the mental health system in Canada is pretty much toast. It's a bad situation over here, especially if you're waking up to Christ and you're not doing it the traditional way. If you're having a little bit of a mystic adventure, shit might go twisted for you. You know what I mean? People won't know what the fuck's going on. Like I could get her. Like if you wanted to throw me in the hospital for something and put it under and say, hey, ask too many questions, says weird shit, and we don't want to deal with it. We don't want to find out what he's talking about. We just want to assume he's crazy. Something nice because I was never violent or suicidal. That's twisted, Rip It. You shouldn't be able to lie on paperwork. You know what I mean? That's why. Sometimes you think you're like, fuck, am I being set up? That's all. Am I in the Truman Show? And they all know that they're in it, but me. Rip it. Do you know that you're in a show and you're just part of it and you've just been sent here to play your part? Why would anybody want to set up Carl? That's just a terrible thing to do to somebody. No, that is a terrible thing to do to somebody. It absolutely is. But I try and figure out, I just, there's lots of stuff in between. But the first time I went in, I really didn't get. And by the fifth time, super fucking confused. I was like, what's going on? Can you imagine? Because I was suicidal, Rip it. Not at that time. See, I went to the hospital because I failed on my attempt and it's pretty fucked up. So I did go to get help. And they told me I was dealing with a narcissist. And that, so the doctor did help me out a bit. And because I cared about what was going on, I went and I did research on narcissism and that led me to impasse. And I thought, well, I thought that this was shit everybody could do. You mean to tell me this is a gift? And then I found out, fuck. But anyways, yeah, to have the people when you actually went to go get help and put you back in hospital for what they put the position that they put you at, but you weren't even at that position anymore. You get it? So that's a fuck. Yeah, you gotta know that's hard on the brain to think, fuck. The people that fucking had me in my worst spot get to fucking off at nothing. But then when they got me for violence and suicide the fifth time, like I said, the person who fucking makes that call for violence and suicide should probably, if there's a no contact order, I don't know how they can call their orders into the doctors and say, hey, it's time to have his brain checked again. But hey, they did it. And that doctor wouldn't fucking listen to me. I'm telling you, Rip It. Ah, do you know how fucking frustrating it is? And that doctor won't talk to you. He like, oh shit. Oh shit. I don't like that guy. I love everybody, but that son of a bitch, he tried to destroy my brain, Rip It. Destroy, destroy, destroy. He was so set on fucking destroying me. He wanted to put lithium or something in my fucking brain, buddy. And he told me, hey, Carl, if I get to shoot this shit into you, you can go home. And then when I said, no, doc, I don't want that shit in me. I don't know what's going to happen if you put that into my body because it's for my fucking brain. So that scares the fuck out of me. So, no. No, I'll do the oral tablets because that I can control. Uh, Fuck. And when I said no to him, bud, and then he came back in that room all fucking pissed. It was weird. I was like, you're awfully fucking pissed. You're awfully pissed that I've never fucking had one incident in this fucking hospital. I have no idea. I've asked the fucking nurses, hey, do you guys know what it is that I fucking keep? That's terrible that you can't get your fucking answers in a mental hospital and they're locking you up. The most frustrating thing that can ever fucking happen to you, Rip It. They're destroying your fucking brain in that fucking place. You like, holy shit, man. And the anger that man had when I told him no, he wasn't invading my fucking body. And then he said, we're going to have court case. Because guess what? Big boy. You are not capable of taking care of yourself. You need to be fucking controlled, and we're going to medicate you. And guess what, pumpkin? You don't have control over your money anymore. You don't have control over anything. You are a fucking piece of shit, and we're going to do what we want with you. So, can you imagine, Rip It? You got to go to court. Okay? You ain't been violent. You ain't been suicidal. You have this monkey trying to force shit into you, and you're wondering what the fuck's going on. And when you say in court, you say, hey, this guy said if I took his shot, he would let me go. And the doctor called me a fucking liar. And I swear on everything in this world, Rip It. I swear on everything. That motherfucker, man. Oh, you liars. Can you imagine a psychiatrist, a man trying to deal with people's fucking brains out there? Just fucking, I don't know, like, was it just a joke? He wanted to fucking see how bad he could control me, how much he could get me to drool, or I don't know what I did to piss him off because I think he never really talked to me. Fuck that. Rip It. How would you like to be in those positions, bud? How would you like to know that your brain could go bye-bye and you're up against a doctor and your family? Okay? And it's hard, especially when the guy who comes to fuck because they give you someone to help you, right? And even the guy that he's like, Carl, I believe 100% you don't deserve to be in here. But I have to be honest with you. Usually, when you got the family and the doctor on one side, don't fare too well. But after the case, but I presented myself. I must have did pretty good. You know what I mean? Because the guy called me because they ponder on it, and the guy called me afterwards, and he said, "Carl, you couldn't have done any better." He goes, "I'd love to tell you that. Fucking, you are okay, but I can't. I can't. But if anybody was ever going to be okay, you did really good." And well, guess what? I won. Couldn't have been too crazy, eh? Must have been the violence they were looking for. It was written down a fucking lot, but or the suicide, because that would have been a hard one to prove too. And again, the evidence that was provided to him that I needed what I lithium in my brain. I guess it just wasn't enough. They didn't make stupid things sound crazy enough. Who knows? Who knows? But I thank God. I thank God for that guy every day. I can't imagine. I can't imagine not owning my own fucking brain. And that a man had the right to fuck take it away from me. Rip it, my beautiful brain that sees shit that you could never fucking imagine. Not in a million fucking years. Cause the world I would fucking build for the children, buddy, she ain't the one you're fucking building, you fucking pedo protector. No siree. There'd be none of this shit going on. Not at all. Not in my fucking world I would create, but you'd have to pay for being a shit turd. You wouldn't be rewarded for it. And if you tried to strike fear into people, you'd fucking receive it back 10 times fucking fold. Hey? But no, this is the world I fucking get to live in. The one that Satan is creating because men can't get Satan out of their brains and move it towards God and want to figure out if Satan is running this fucking place. And the place we should probably start is in Donald Trump's brain. And what should we do with Donald Trump's brain? We should have him explain and say, hey, Bridget, are you with Satan? Can we get ourselves a DNA test? Shout out little me and Uncle Will. Okay, whatever. I gotta go. You can love those guys all the way to heaven's doorsteps if that's what you think you're getting. I just think if rip it, I'm gonna tell you how I think. It's always got to be the truth. If you pick a family member over your enemy, and the truth is with your enemy, and you pick your blood because it's the right thing to do, you're still living in the lie and you're going against Jesus, bud. See, Jesus warned of a time like these. You know what I mean? Water and spirit. Families would be separated. God would come first if you are willing to take the knee to the truth. But after you take that knee, rip it. Guess what, buddy? You'll stand like a soldier. But that's for you to decide, right? I think I made that decision, rip it. I've never hid anything from anybody. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. But hey, I've always been willing. Hey, is there any King David DNA laying around? Can we do a brain scan? Can we check out the PTSD, see if that's what it is? Who knows? Hey? Isn't that what PTSD is? You're fucking circling around in your head, fucking looking for some answers. That's really fucking hard, buddies. It's really hard to figure out the answers when everybody outside thinks they know the answers and you're trying to fucking get the real ones. Because you know that you know nothing. No, anyways. Whatever's going on in my brain, does the right side of my brain flutter more than yours? Rip it. Oh, we could find out, eh? Eh? I'd be willing to do it. I'm not scared of nothing. I'll take a lie detector test. Rip it. Trust me, I don't doubt myself. But I don't need to be something I'm not either. But I do have to be it. I just don't need to be it for you or anybody else. Just like you got to be it for you and not anybody else. Right? We all got to become Mashiach. If that was the only way to go to God, could you become Mashiach? Rip it. Could you be able to pick up Christ's cross and do the crisscross and, well, start making your way? You know what I mean? It's hard. People will spit on you, rip it. You'll have to lose Uncle Will and he'll probably pick on you. He won't like you anymore because you'll know he's a pedo protector. because you people have come to terms that if you're going to be with Christ, you're going to have to stand up for the right things. Eh, Rip it. So when you stand up for the right things, Uncle will come after you. He is. I'm going to get merch shirts. Uncle Will, world's greatest pedal protector. Uncle Will show. The Will Tard. Hey, if I was, I'd make money off merch. You know what I mean? Not money off Jesus, rip it. You know what I mean? But then again, I wouldn't want to make money off of Will's fucking bad behavior. I'd let him do it. You know what I mean? Hey, Will, look at you get paid, baby. Enjoy the rest of your time on Earth. That's what I love to do. I like to make Will as rich as he'd want to be. Hey, buddy, enjoy your life. You're doing swell, pumpkin. Do you want to keep sailing this sea that you're on with Satan? Or do you want to turn it around and give it all up, Will? Hey, rip it. Would you give it all up for heaven? Or would you continue in your pedal protecting ways? Hey? Anyways, I'm gonna go. I gotta figure out something. I don't This is weird. I need to fucking give Satan a little fucking throat shot. So he's sitting there gagging a bit. Hit him in the throat. I don't know where the head is, but I think I see the throat, and it's the three amigos in there: George, Klaus, and Bill. And well, and I'm not talking physically, you know what I mean? A mental throat punch, a throat punch where they kind of go, "Oh, now we have to explain ourselves. Are we the humanitarians we claim to be?" Klaus Schwab will have to be Z. Anyways, I gotta go. Hey, everybody, have a good one. You know what I mean? Rip it, J Press. Anyways, everybody, have a good one. And who knows? Maybe we'll come back. We say this all the time and we don't, but who knows?